This is in my thoughts book, so I'm thinking what I should do here. Found some old music here that I bought at the op shop because I really don't want to use my own classical music. Grich. Sonata in C. Oh, I just look at this stuff and I think, do I really want to tear this up? Yeah. I think I might use some music on this page. I've torn some paper out and I'm going to use my paper mate. This is, personally, I believe, one of the best glues I've had because I've used the Bostik and I've used the Yoo-Hoo, and there might be some others I've used, but none compare to this. Doesn't matter what you use it on, it is totally brilliant and sticks. Well, okay, sticks like glue. And this is from the front page on the cover of the book. This one here. Trying to think of what would be good. I really want to get rid of this guy because, quite frankly, I don't think he's the most handsome guy in the world. No, he just doesn't fit on the page. It's my wallpaper book. Is it going to open up with this thing here? Oh my goodness. It's not going to open up below my tablet setup. Let me just see if I can find some nice stuff. This looks like, yeah, okay. I wonder if this tears. Yes, it does tear. Check it out, man. I'm off camera, but too bad. Here we go. Nice big piece. Let's see what we can do here. Just going to do a bit of gluing. Look at that. When I glued, it actually shows the pattern. How cool is that? I don't know, maybe you could do a rubbing. I'm sure you could do a rubbing on this, not on this side, but on that side would be pretty cool. Let me just see. Just torn this bit away here. I'm going to put that down here. Just see. I'll try that. Keep that little round thing going there. That's pretty handy. It's always nice to tear by hand. I mean, I do cut things, but it's nice to tear by hand just to give that blendy sort of look. I found this book in an op shop last year, I think, and it's got a bit of writing about music, and there's a nice little paragraph just here. So I'm going to tear that out. It's even got the word disturbing in there, which is cool because I like to infer in my art journal some of the feelings I feel. When non-chord tones are used, parallel fifths sometimes occur between them and chord tones. However, just as disturbing as between chord tones and accordingly should be avoided, thus this progression is permissible. Oh, it all sounds very fantastic. I went to the Conservatorium of Music in my teens, went to grade 6, learned all my exam pieces off by heart like the Moonlight Sonata, and I got through. But honestly, the theory part, oh my gosh. But then I have a sister who just turned 81 a few days ago, and she plays by music, with music, and I get jealous of people like that. Well, I play off by heart, and they get jealous of me, so I don't know. Isn't it funny how we're not happy with what we've got? Although I am. I like to be able to hear something and just play it. Most stuff, anyway. Just been looking through this little book that I got from the op shop years ago, Memoirs d'Outre-Tombe. I think that's correct. I rather like this picture. Music sort of is like the whole waterfall thing, rushes and how can I put it? It rushes and it tumbles and there's a lot of tumult. So we shall put that in there. Just trying to think of where would be good. Put it there. Why not? Why not take a risk? This is not going to stick. I can feel it. Because it's those old books. I've got this little bag of stuff. Are we there yet? Let's explore. Time flies. Nope. This is about trouble, I think. This looks alright down there. Because I've got this. And then on the other hand, you've got the music being busy and, well, I don't know what I'm saying. Discover, explore, dream. Well, they are a little bit cliche, but maybe. Let's put that in there. Someone said, and I think it was Walter, or the Highlander on YouTube, that I was very pragmatic about my art. And that intrigued me that he said that. So I thought about it a fair bit, trying to work that one out. And it wasn't a criticism. I appreciate people's comments. Well, most of them. But this bit of paper is just a little bit, it's different. I know what it is. It's because this paper on the wallpaper doesn't work out too well. But these are all right. This one, this little world, will match the brown of the buildings down bottom. I might just pop that. No, Australia, you are joking. That is blasphemy. Blasphemy, I tell you. Now we'll have a good look at this for a moment and see what happens next. Some interesting little things. These flowers and this, which actually matches that. So I haven't used this before, and I'll see where it goes. So I spent 5 minutes trying to figure out where this starts, and I have no idea, so I'm just going to cut it somewhere. I don't know. Let's just see what this does. Oh, one goes down and one goes up. I don't know. I could just put some down here. Let's just do that. I have not the foggiest one I'm doing here. Not the foggiest. And it all looks kind of higgledy-piggledy. There's some continuity with the colour. we'll do that. Not happy, Jan. Not happy, Jan. Oh well, we'll see what happens here. Right, let's just put that there, and then we will find something that weighs a ton. There's my book of art. It's an old photo album that I just put all my art in. So now I'm going to use my matte gel medium to glue. I turned it upside down, all the flowers fell out. This looks good with this sort of purpley business happening here. Let me zoom in on that. Oh, nope, that's no good. So let me try get this on here. I could use my glue gun, but I just didn't think of that, and I'm not going to fiddle around getting that out at the moment because no one's in the house and they're going to be home soon from the shopping, food shopping, and I'd rather make this time worth it. So I may have to let this dry before I go on. Found some little flowers here that I'm going to pull off the little pegs. I've turned on my heat gun because it's about an hour and a half since I finished the last section of the video, and it still hasn't really dried. See that? It's the wallpaper and the type of backing on that element. Let's find some little spots here. I can just pop this on. There we go. Oopsie, don't get my finger in there. These flowers have gone on pretty well. They're a bit flat because I put the big book on it. Put this one in the middle here. Let's get these tendrils. That looks alright. I'm thinking of doing a stencil around about here because this is really light, this area, and this part over here is quite dark. So this is my stencil book. I have no idea what would suit. Yeah, tree, I'm not sure. Maybe something like that might be nice. These I've collected over the years. That's nice too. I like that. You know what? I'm going to use this one because it follows that kind of roundish shape. What I might do is carry that through like so. Just trying to think, hang on. Is there some plastic on this? There is. So I'm going to have to get that off, backing off first. This is sticky on the back, so I have a feeling that I'm going to be in trouble here with this paper. Yes. Should I risk it? I don't know. Let's just put that there. I won't stick it down hard. I have got one light missing. There we go. That light is very hot, that's coming from over there, and that's why I turned it off. Let's hope this works. I don't want to destroy this water. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this. I don't want to change the waterfall picture. I was saying watercolour all the time. There we go. Not fantastic, but I have a little doobie here that I can use to remove those kind of things. There we go. I would zoom in here, but the problem is that it will zoom in from the centre and you'll be stuck on this area. And I really prefer to zoom in with this app, but no. And I don't want to move my tablet while I'm videoing. Alright. It does not look super fantastic at all. But is that what pragmatists do? They think, oh well. When you buy things like this, you think, see how it works, and then you realise what it does, and then you don't buy them again, but it's always worth a try. Just worth a try. Because this is just something that I'm doing for me. It's not to please the world. So I think, well, I like it. That's fine. And this is carrying that little thing through from there to here, so that could be quite nice. I'm thinking of putting a word here just to balance out this other part of the page. With my pages, I don't always do everything at once. Sometimes I've come back and put in another bit, or a bit of washi tape, or a bit of colour, or whatever, say a month later or whatever. So I'm not really sure if this is going to be finished, but we'll do our best. This is my text container with all my words in it. I'm trying not to get to stuff on that. I'm just trying to think of what I could use in this. I'm just going to bring it over there a bit more. I've just taken these out of magazines and papers, and just the sort of words that I like. I'm not really into the tragedy today. Let's see. I'm not going to get all these out too much because they do go everywhere. Artisan, no, oh, the colour. That's a good idea. I don't mind that. How can a bun be an art? How can a bun be artisan? A burger isn't a burger without a decent bun. Honestly, things are going out of control these days with all this. It's almost like animals and food and everything. Like they're like humans or something. That's not bad. All right. Where's my little, there it is. Let's have a look in here. I have a few words that I've picked out. So artisan is one of them, and I'm going to put it there, somewhere there. And then difficult emotions. The difficult emotions, because of the music theme that's coming through here, I was in a church where I played the piano for many years, with hundreds and sometimes thousands of people there, and it led to burnout. So those are associated with that experience. And then of war and worship. Worship was part of the music in the church, and everything can often look good from the outside when you're looking in. But when you're in it, sometimes there's a lot of war going on behind the scenes, even though something looks very Christian. So I might just put that somewhere. Let's glue these in. But it is good to do this art because it can be quite healing. That sounds like a cliche, but it can be quite healing. I'll just pop that there. When people are artistic or very sensitive, whether they're musicians or artists or people who are artisans, there are often difficult emotions, and there's a sensitivity that you're often born with, and it can be a harm or a hindrance, positive or a negative thing. And the thing is to find the positivity in your sensitivity. How's that? Well, that's a revelation. Let's write that down. How to find the positivity in your sensitivity. Wow. I'll take that on. That's a good one. So I'm looking at this page, and for some reason I really do like it just the way it is. It's quite simple. Nothing terribly frilly. I like the flowers, I like the music, and just the different elements. The waterfall has disappeared into the distance a little. But I feel like I've started with nothing and come out with something, and it's worked through as the process has gone along. I will do one thing, and that is, let me find that pencil. I may just do a bit of this here, just out, just to give it a little bit of definition there, just so the black of all that comes through in that as well. I'm not so sure about this. Whoops. That's not necessary. I don't think. I won't worry about that. I could outline this, but I just like the way it all kind of blends in. So that's my page. Thanks very much for watching. Till next time. Bye.